Hey, Michelle and Ollie here from the Soul Translator, as well as from Sensate Soul. And if we have not had the pleasure of meeting yet and knowing each other, I work as a soul translator and have Sensate Soul, as I mentioned, and am all about helping you be the healthiest and most empowered empath and sensitive that you can be in your life and also in your livelihood if you are an empathic entrepreneur. Now, I've got little Mr. Ollie here today because I wanted to share a fun little conversation I just had and how this relates to being an empath and sensitive and also an empathic entrepreneur. So this is Mr. Ollie, and I was just having a friendly chat with somebody, and she was noticing his lower teeth, which I don't know if I'll try to okay, so he's got, oh, look at the camera right there. He's got this wonderful underbite. And because of the underbite, he's got exposed teeth and kind of skanky breath too. But we were chatting because she was saying like, oh, you're so funny looking. Look at that ridiculous, she didn't say ridiculous, but she was alluding to that. Look at that ridiculous underbite that you have. And I was like, yeah, makes him have character, and like you can see his little tooth sticking out. Gives him character and, makes him unique and everything. And I said, and you know what? It actually is the reason I have him. It was because he was a breeder reject and I rescued him. And they rejected him because of his snaggle underbite. And that's the reason I have him, besides for that he's an amazing little doggy soul. But that's the reason I chose him, was because he was a rescue, because he was a reject. So I wanted to bring this in today for fun and also for you to explore more about yourself. Because it's often those things, those qualities that we reject or that we think are rejectable, that end up being our greatest assets and also can literally sometimes save our lives. If it wasn't for Ollie's underbite, I wouldn't have had the last 13 and a half years. My family wouldn't have had him. All the love and all of the sweetness and companionship that he has brought to our lives. He grew up with my son. So we also had another pug for 15 years that he got to be a little brother with. So, it was the snaggletooth that brought him into our lives. And it is that quality that you have that you may think that is unacceptable or rejectable or doesn't quite fit in or is, worthy of criticism or judgment or doesn't conform, that is your greatest asset, that is your unique soul sauce. And as empaths and sensitives particularly, I don't know about you, but I was raised a lot with the, idea of needing to be somebody else in order to fit in order to be accepted. And I internalized a lot of that, that feeling of my empathy, being an empath and being a sensitive was the thing that separated me and made me different, unique, not in a good way when I was younger, or at least I judged it that way. It gave me the feeling like I was on the outside, looking in, like I didn't belong because the rest of the world looked so normal, or thanks, buddy, or it looked like people were happy conforming to things that to me just didn't fit. And I'm gonna put that up a little bit, since the little one's off camera. So, it was the thing that I rejected in myself, which is now the thing in my life that is truly one of my greatest strengths, and is the work that I do and the passion and the the dedication and the mission that I have around it in empowering other people to be healthy empaths, to be really devoted to who they are and to use their sensitivities as the strengths that they are designed for, and the healing and all the different things that are sensitivity and empathy and being able to connect through empathic resonance allows us to have in our relationships, in our health, in our self-care, in our finances, in our creativity, in our spiritual connection, in our innovation and ideas. So it's truly that thing that so often we think is the thing that puts us apart is actually the thing that makes us our unique, amazing self. And that is what we have then to bring into our lives in whatever form it takes for our soul alignment, and then for how that then ripples out and helps others. So, like I'm thinking about this because I used to be in branding and marketing and copywriting, and there's this whole thing of like, if you're not agitating the status quo, or if you're coming across, it is innovation and uniqueness and newness that catches people's attention. It is boldness that is the thing that most people will follow in another, and the things that they align with. Usually it's like when you're milk toast, nobody hears your voice, and you don't want to conform. It is that thing that is special and unique. It is your snaggletooth, underbite, you-ness that could be the thing that sets you apart, and also, sometimes literally can save your life. Being an empath, being in tune to the energy of others, being highly intuitive, can literally physically save your life, and also mentally, spiritually, emotionally can help protect and help you connect to what matters, and that is life-saving on many different levels. So celebrate your uniqueness, celebrate your sensitivity and your strengths of those sensitivities, and look to find that thing that sets you apart. Your quirkiness is somebody else's inspiration, and take a little time and explore what are the things that are really different about me that I've always felt were not worthy or not good enough, that maybe they are they probably are, not maybe, diamonds in the rough. What can you uncover about your thing that you've rejected that actually is the thing that is your greatest asset and greatest way to connect and project and protect and be you, really. Because I love the saying that Oscar Wilde said, be yourself, because everyone else is taken. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. If you like what you have heard here, please do like the video, subscribe to my channel if you're on YouTube. Do add a comment. I love to talk about these type of topics and connect with you about that. So come on over and pay a visit at Sensate Soul, as well as the Soul Translator, to be able to sign up and join me to get information and products and videos and inspirations that I only send out through emails to my private community. Okay, take great care. So much love, and I'll see you in the next video.